Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray on ESPN 790 AM, brought to you proudly by the Tennessee Wildlife and Resources Agency.
And welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray on this Bassmaster Classic preview show that we do annually on this show. It's won many awards. Ron Wong is my co-host in studio. He has put together this wonderful guest list, and Ron and Samantha Gay will be at the Classic coming up the 11th of June on Lake Ray Roberts in Fort Worth.
Larry,
and
talk about winning awards.
Yeah, this
Our
guy,
next guest has won awards.
I get goosebumps thinking about it.
Every facet of professional fishing there is.
You think he'd like to win this Classic?
Absolutely, because
why don't we ask him?
It's probably the only award he has not won.
That's why I'm picking him to win, okay? All right?
No, you can't pick him because he's already been picked by Samantha.
Clark Wendlandt, I'm sorry. We're cutting into your time arguing back and forth why I can't pick you to win, okay? All right?
Clark, how are you this morning?
Well, I'm doing great. Thank you guys for having me.
You wouldn't mind winning it, would you? Okay? All right.
No, my gosh, it'd be a dream come true. I can tell you that right now.
It would be. So let's talk, Clark. I know what a year, 2020 Bassmaster Elite Series Angler of the Year, coming into the Classic now at, as we said, at Lake Ray Roberts. And talk about this as you enter into this thing. How many? Is this the fourth, fifth time? Well, how many times have you been in the Classic, Clark?
This is the fifth time I've been in the Classic,
Yep.
and it's been a good while. I don't even know what the last year I was in it because my career kind of split off, and I fished FLW for a number of years. But yeah, I mean, it's the Classic has always kind of been the benchmark. If you're going to be a professional angler, you qualify for the Classic. That's the way you can do it. You can get sponsors and be really relevant if you can qualify for the Classic every year.
That's why they call it the Super Bowl of fishing.
And it's going to Texas. So talk about Lake Ray Roberts, and Ron has been asking about this, how it sets up for the different guys that have been on the show today. And I'd really like to know from your point of view, how does it set up for you?
Well, it's an interesting lake. It's a lake that's got a ton of bait in it. It's got a lot of forage.
Okay.
And, nobody really knows what to expect. And the reason I say that is I don't think there's really a local here. It's a lake I have no experience with. I've fished lots of lakes in Texas, but I've never fished here before.
Wow.
We had an opportunity to practice.
Yeah.
But it's got a lot of standing timber in it, and the water, at least right now, is about 3 to 3.5 feet high. And so I think it could be won a variety of ways. And to me, that just makes it fun.
And fun is what you go after. So being number 5, fifth time at the Classic, and when you come into something like this, most people say, well, I mean, he's from Texas. He's at Leander, Texas. He knows all about all these lakes and everything.
Texas is a huge
It's
state.
a big state. A friend of mine just drove to the El Paso area from Memphis, 2,000 miles back and forth. He said he didn't think he'd ever get out of Texas. So
that's a day's drive just to go.
It
across.
is. So this lake is going to be. Is it going to be the fun type thing, or is it a grit and grind, as we like to say for our professional basketball team here? You can't hardly predict odds-on favorites and things along this line. So, from your point of view, going into this, I mean, I know you're fired up. I know you want to fish, but talk about getting ready for this thing. I mean, you have to study everything you can find to study, things like this, but you're still going to fish the way you love to fish. So talk about that.
Yeah, I mean, the thing about it is you do all the research you can do.
Yeah.
You get on the internet, you look at videos, you look at tournament results, and, that's really about all you got.
Yes. Yeah.
You can find some various things on YouTube to look at, but, I mean, it doesn't really do you any good. What I've learned about fishing all over the country is most of the time when you get on the body of water that you're trying to research, it's going to throw you a curveball anyway. You got you don't really know until you get there what's going to be happening. And so, for us, we just got to keep an open mind, and whoever puts it together the best through practice and then starting the tournament is the guy that's going to come out on top. So there's only 50 some odd in it, and
54.
It gives you a pretty good chance.
So we've asked everybody else, and we're going to ask you, Clark. I mean, prediction? What's it going to take to win? Do you think?
How many pounds?
Yeah, how many pounds?
I'm going to say, this lake's got big fish in it.
Okay.
I didn't fish very much in my pre-practice time because, it was a totally different time of year. We were here a month ago.
Right.
And so,
yeah, right.
But I noticed that the fish are pretty big when you catch them. You catch a lot of nice ones here.
All right.
I would think about 60 pounds.
Golly. All you guys gotten together? I mean, has this been set up? Are we getting set up here, Ron? I mean, they're all saying that. I mean,
you're right in the ballpark.
You're right in the ballpark, Clark.
What everybody else has said that we've talked to. And, Clark, you got to have a good support system to be a professional angler like you have. And,
yeah.
You got to have your sponsors, your family. You have people like Bass Pro Shops,
yes,
Strike King Lure Company, Lithium Pros, and all that. Tell our listeners how important that is to have all of that.
Yeah, it really starts, like you mentioned, just from your family at home. My family, my wife Patty homeschooled our kids so that we could stay together as a family.
Yeah.
And so, they had an interesting education, but a great education. And both my girls are now nurses, graduated from Texas A&M just like I did, and are married. And so Patty and I just get to do this on our own now. And then it also takes that relationship with your sponsors. And it's a team effort. And, they're working to promote me, and I'm working to promote them. And so, without that support, we couldn't do what we do out here on the road.
Well, I know one of our best shows was the last time we talked to you, and you talked about winning Angler of the Year, what it meant to you, how emotional it was for Patty, your girls, for everybody when you finally nailed that thing down. So talk about what this would mean for you, Clark, to win this Bassmaster Classic.
Well, when I started out as a kid, the dream that was kindled in me was through Bassmaster TV. I remember Bob Cobb announcing those shows. Ray Scott was obviously the MC. But it just did. When Bob Cobb got on there and he set up that drama, and it was a different deal back in those days because they didn't have 10 cameras with the top 10. They just had a couple.
Yeah.
But you got to see that guy's day, see how it unfolded, see the pressure, see how he adjusted. And, that's what I love about tournament bass fishing. And so I've dreamt my whole life about winning the Bass AOY, and I was able to do that. And then, the thing that I haven't done is win the Classic. And so it would totally be a dream come true for me. It's what I've strived for my entire career, and I'm just thankful to have the opportunity.
What would it mean to walk across that stage and you look your wife in the eye and hold up that trophy and know your two girls have been a part of this? This has got to be – I know how emotional you got, and I know you're a man of faith and things along that line. You stand strong for what you believe in, but I imagine you can't put it in words, can you?
Yeah, no, you can't. I don't even really know the emotions that I'd be feeling in that situation, but But I can tell you this: I've dreamt about it for a long time.
Oh yeah,
so,
yeah.
I'm really hopeful that that's what's going to happen.
Well, you wake up in the night in cold sweats, and you say, "Well, that's me walking off that stage in Fort Worth and like that." But
Clark, it sets up very well for you, and
yes, it does.
And for all of the 54 anglers, I know it's the pinnacle of bass fishing, something that all of you anglers look forward to every year. And you've worked really hard to get qualified, and it's time for the next step, right?
Yeah, I believe so. I'll tell you one thing about the Classic this year that I think, you guys, kind of highlighted that's going to be in Texas. Texas is the economy seems to be just going nuts here right now. And we all know that the outdoor industry is going crazy.
Yes.
Right now. I mean,
Yeah.
There's more people that want to be outside, either hunting or fishing or camping or just being outside with their family than I've ever seen, in my lifetime.
Yes.
Yeah,
And,
it's going to be amazing.
I think it's going to be a really great classic. I think it's going to be, probably set attendance records. And heck, I'd sure like to be the one holding that trophy at the end of it.
Well, we hope you will.
We hope you do, Clark, and we appreciate you taking time on this Saturday morning to be with us. We got a lot of fans here in Memphis area. One of them sitting here talking to you right now. And I know the other one is, too, on the other end looking at this.
And I will see you Thursday at Media Day, buddy.
Ron will be there. Look for him now.
All right.
Calm him
that
down.
Sounds good. I'll look forward to that.
All right, Clark. Hope maybe next time we talk to you, we can talk about holding that trophy, okay?
Let's do that. A couple weeks from now, we'll do it.
We'll do it, buddy. Okay. Have a great day, all right?
Okay,
Thank
you guys
you.
take care.
All right. Clark Wendlandt, and wow. It's going to be fun. We got 2 more guests to go. This thing is rolling along. Shelby's just holding up them fingers over there right and left. Seems like it just started. All right, let's take a break. Come right back on Outdoors with Larry Ray.